and welcome back to Review Station here at Jubilee Road. Now it has been quite some time since I'd done a locomotive review here at the layout. It's because I'd kind of cut back quite a lot in buying new locomotives, but well, as you can see in front of you, this had to be bought. So finally I've got my hands on the all new Accurascale double O gauge Class 55 Deltic. This is their first British outline locomotive to market, and it's going to be really interesting to see how good this is. In today's video we are going to look at what you get in the box. We'll have a look at the loco in detail to see its details, its parts. We'll also have a look at the tech. Also, this is a DCC sound fitted model, so we'll have a look at that and have a look at the running quality before giving it its first run round here at the layout. So first off, I don't normally do boxes anymore on your channel, but I think this is a noteworthy box. Now this is a Rails exclusive version of the Deltic, that's why the box is white, not black. I think it is from Accurascale themselves, but really great box, very well packaged, and it's really smart with the loco just there, and the box is massive, which is probably a good thing to keep it safe. So what do we get in the box? So we just go over to here. We get a little bit of information on the Deltic itself. Here we go, just unfold that for you. Here it is from Accurascale, and it gives you a bit of info, and then if you open it up, you get the exploded diagram, just in case you need to get any spare parts for your model. Next up then, we do have some head codes here. That goes in the front of the model just here, or whichever end. You can choose from those, even blank ones if you want. You can choose from that. That's rather nice. Obviously we got the usual detailing bags there, tons of little tiny pieces in there, and pipework and all that kind of stuff in there. We do have etch plates. Now these days I just can't understand why they don't fit them to the model from the factory. I really don't know. I really rather wish they did, but that's not really a problem, is it? And this is basically the operator's manual. I like the old kind of finish to this. We're not going to go through it. It gives you history, contents there, history on the Deltics, and right at the back is the sound functions, which we'll use a bit later on. So yeah, plenty to get in the box. And there we have it. Now that is quite some model, isn't it? Now let's have a look up close to this model to see really what it's like. The detailing on this model is really on a different level. We're here at the front of the Class 55, and there is that head code box which you can swap out your own head codes in there. I think I'm going to keep the one that's in it. I rather like it. That's really nice. So straight away then, yes, we do have the NEM pockets and the couplings there. We do have nice metal sprung buffers both sides. We got plenty of separately fitted parts. We've got lamp irons, we've got handrails, and obviously there's a lamp iron towards the top. Here we do have directional lighting. We got the high intensity, the tail lights, and the head code box lights up, which is really rather nice. So the front end's really good, and obviously you got the electrification warning signs there. There is a few on this model. So if we go further up, this is a little bit harder to see because of the fine detailing. So if I just move the camera and we'll zoom in, round the windows is particularly nice, as you can see there, really nicely done. It's all separately fitted. The window surrounds are separately fitted. You've got the air horns there, both sides, again separately fitted, and the windscreen wipers, as you can see there. Try to zoom in a little bit more without it going, as you can see there. That really looks the part, and you can see the window surrounds there, as I mentioned, are all separately fitted. So you can see the theme with this model already, can't you? The bogies on this model are detailed to some incredible level. Just look at the detail they've put into that. It's all done very well, including that chain, which is a real chain. It's actually metal. You got all the springs, you got the axle boxes painted, and even the steps just here are separately etched pieces. So they really do look the part. We got the number there, which is D9009. Got the British Rail logo there, and I believe that's possibly an information panel just here. You can see that, or maker's plate, whatever you want to call it. That's done to a really high standard. So if we slightly move the camera then, and we go to where the fuel tanks are, the detail really continues. Look at all that pipe work that they've done. Really impressive all around the fuel tanks. You got the fuel gauge, you got piping, all done really well. There is the nameplate. Now, I've never been able to pronounce the name of this loco, so I'm not going to bother saying it. Yeah, I'm not going to make a complete idiot of myself. Unusual, but there we go. Really nicely done, and you can just see, just here, the engine room detail through these really well modelled windows. We'll take a closer look at that shortly. If we just move the model this way, you can just see how the detail is done on this. It's so impressive, isn't it? You can get a sort of little look at the cab detail there. This end obviously is exactly the same with the couplings on all that, but just take a look at that. What a model this really is. This is what you can see through the windows of the engine room. They've even gone to the trouble of writing Napier on the side of one of the engines. Now that really is some dedication to detail, isn't it? Really nice. There is a little close-up of the cab detail. In the light here in the loft, it's very difficult to see, but it's a really nice detailed cab. And if we slightly move out, you can see the door there with the separately fitted parts. So yeah, really fab model this. And finally, here is the roof detail. Proper see-through etched fans there. We got 4 of them, obviously, because this does have 2 lovely engines in it. Exhaust pipes there, the lovely red lining is done to a really high standard. So overall, the detail on this really is something else. We are now down here on the main running tracks here at Jubilee Road, so we can start having a look at the tech and the running quality of the locomotive. So we'll just have a quick look at the lighting package this locomotive has. Now, it's very playable lighting package on this. You can do quite a bit with it, turn the taillights on and off, directional lighting, so there's plenty to do. As you can see, the headlight is on. I really love how realistic the lighting looks at the front of this loco. That's really nice. You've got the high intensity light, as you can see there in the middle, and you've got the lit head code box. Now currently the cab light is on. I think that's a little bit on the dim side, sadly. And also the engine room light is on in here, but again, that's quite dim and you can't really see that. And also this has got a nice feature, as the dashboard and all the gauges do light up in the model, but again, it's a little on the dim side, so I can't really show you some of the lights in the daylight. But they are there and they do look rather nice, and I would imagine they'll look fantastic in a night shot. Right, as I said, this is fitted with a decoder and sound. But just a quick note, if you want to fit your own decoder on this because you bought a DCC ready one, it couldn't be any easier. This panel here in the roof, you just do that. It's got magnets, as you can see, and the decoder, you can't quite see it, but is located literally just there. So you put your decoder in and you do this. Put it back on, done. How easy is that? Really nice. The sound then is done by ESU, and it is their own sound file, so a new sound file. So we'll get on to that. Let's have a look at the running quality. I've not run this model as of yet, so we're going to see how well this runs. So obviously we're going to go in the opposite direction there. We're going to try it on 28 speed steps today. So let's slowly turn the control up and see what happens. So that's on speed step 2 there. I think it is moving. That is not the best slow speed I've ever seen from a new model. You saw it sort of jerked forward then. It's really settled down now. That's nice. And see how it comes to a stop. Yeah, that's really nice how it stops there. Come back towards the camera. Yeah, The slow speed isn't brilliant, I gotta admit. Hopefully that will get better as it gets older. We'll see, or as it's running. No motor noise. That is silent apart from the wheels running over the track. Yeah, that's really, really nice. It's very smooth when it gets up to speed. Just show you again on speed step 2. There we go, it's on speed step 2. Look at that. Someone beeping outside there. Yeah, that's not good slow speed running there, is it? Wonder what's causing that. Fine, that's speed step 4 and it's really rather nice there. Not obviously sure what that is, but it seems to run well up to speed. So we're going to go to the sound manual then, and we do have amazing 30 functions. But we're not going to go through all of those today because we'll be here, well, yeah, all day. So we're just going to go through the main ones. So we're going to go for the air horns, which are on 2 and 3. So this is function 2, and this is really rather nice. Lovely echo, that's really good quality crisp sound. And this is the other one we got on 3. Very, very distinctive air horns this loco has. So we'll play them together. Very, very good quality sound. We do have the guard's whistle, which is on 10. Yeah, that's really nice, and it's got that outdoor kind of sound to it where it slightly echoes. We have a lot of other different ones to go through, but as I said, we're not going to go through all of them today. So let's actually start the main engines up. Have a listen to this. Well, that sound really is up there with one of the nicer sounds I've heard from a factory fitted model. It's really crisp, plenty of volume and a good bit of bass there as well. So that is really rather nice. So in conclusion then, the last part of the video, what do I think of their first British locomotive? Wow. Yeah, they've really smashed it with this. Really good quality, incredible levels of detail, and the weight of this thing is just incredible. It weighs so much. Possibly it's the heaviest British diesel logo I have here, and I got a few. So yeah, that's really rather impressive. The price of this is about £250 DCC sound fitted. Yeah, that's still a lot of money, but what amazing value that is. The level of detail, as I said, the sound, the whole package for £250 in this day and age, that is a really, really good price. Compared to what we get from the other manufacturers, this really is the best value so far. Just a quick note on one or two issues I want to make this fair is the couplings just here. They're not very good. They do pull out extremely easy. It's happened to me just not long ago when I was running it around the layout after I did the review, the first part, and it just pulled the couple out completely with a 10 coach train. So we'll have to see what we can do about that. The slow speed or crawl isn't brilliant either, but hopefully we can get that sorted once it's had a proper good run here at the layout. And also, you might have heard a slight crackling noise in the sound when it's set off. That's something to do with a speaker possibly hitting something on the inside of the locomotive. I'm not sure what that is, so it only did it when it started off. So other than that, it's very good. So highly recommend this locomotive. I really would. Top quality model from Accurascale. I'm really looking forward to seeing their others and what they announce in the future. So thank you very much for watching my review of the Accurascale 55 Deltic. Let me know in the comments what you think. It'd be really nice to hear from you, and do you have one? So now I'm going to run it around the layout so you can hear the sights and sounds as it goes around the layout. I'll be back here with loads more railway content for you very soon. Bye everyone.